Welcome to the inaugural episode of Expert Shenanigans. Y'all, oh my goodness, today's show is going to be so lit. It's going to be so lit. So I had an opportunity to interview two of my Canva idols. Let me tell you about it. This is Ronny and Diana. So Ronny Hermosa and Diana Muñoz, they are Canva experts. And we had a blast today just getting to know them and all of the things. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle Lawrence with LBC Branding. I help you stand out so that you can make your mark in the world. The way I do that is with my MARK method, which stands for Mindset, Authenticity, Revenue, and Knowledge. I do that via classes and courses and social learning just like this. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to make your mark. Meet Team RonDi. They are the dynamic duo behind Design with Canva. Team RonDi are located in Barcelona, Spain, and they are on a mission to help people unleash their creative potential and, do that while having a lot of fun. They host Design with Canva. That's on their YouTube channel. You should check that out. They're at Design with Canva, all on the interwebs, and you'll be able to see all of the things that they do. They are inspiring over 300,000 Canva enthusiasts every single week. They do 2 videos a week, I tell you. And they're also on Instagram. They're everywhere. So the other things that we want to make sure that you know is that they also have courses available on Udemy and Skillshare. And also, they're growing they're teaching people how to grow their brand and master the latest content creation tools. I know AI is all the rage, and oh my goodness, me and a couple of friends of mine, we have a podcast and we've been talking all about Chat GPT and all the crazy things that you can do with it. Oh my goodness. And I've been learning so much. So without further ado, you guys, much welcome to Diana and Ronny.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle, for this wonderful introduction. We are really happy to spend a little bit of time with you. Like you said, from sunny Barcelona. It's nice and warm today. So yeah, let's have a nice conversation.
Nice. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. So first things first. Well, tell me, how did you get started in design?
All right, Diana, I think this one is for you. You got me started with design.
Yeah, well, my background is in marketing, and when I joined Ronny, we met in Peru, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He had his nonprofit organization, and we were creating a lot of content already, designs, videos, and we were also teaching. So that's how we kind of got started into the design world, I would say. And that's how I actually met Canva, because I needed a platform that was easy to use and free. So I stumbled upon Canva. So that's how.
That's awesome. So Ronny, you were already in that space. How was that for you? Like, how did you get started in design?
Yep. So I got started mostly with video production before really getting into design. Like Diana briefly mentioned, I created a nonprofit organization back in 2011. And the purpose of that organization was to travel and meet other social businesses, other organizations that were doing good in the world, and try to document what they were doing via video production. So I would go to India, meet a nonprofit organization there, and my mission would be to try to tell what they do in a 3-minute video.
And we were also doing storytelling via photos.
Yes.
Photography.
So it was a mix between video production, photography, and storytelling. And so when you create a bunch of videos, you need graphics, you need titles, you need all sorts of supporting graphics for your production, and started using Canva like so. But Diana actually was the person who introduced me to Canva for the very first time. And that happened when we were trying to design, I believe it was a slide deck or project proposal of some sort.
Yeah, we were working on both a project proposal and simultaneously we were working on
Slide decks
for a workshop.
Yeah, exactly. So she came up with Canva. She told me, look at this. Like I was using Photoshop. It's way easier and it's free. So yeah, I tried it. I designed an entire presentation and I lost it. I lost it because at the time, like I'm talking about maybe 8 years back.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, Canva was not what it is today. Like today it's like a great tool, but at the beginning it was a bit clunky. And I remember losing that presentation and I was so mad.
Oh no!
But
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But I still like I stuck with it and I redesigned the entire presentation. So I got better actually at using it because I did the same presentation twice. And yeah, and then after that, like it started to improve and work better and better. And yeah, so we just stuck with it.
Wow. I truly, I remember them early days. Them early days was, it was interesting, but you know, it just keeps getting better and better. And, it's been, you know, I've been using Canva for a while too, but you know, I guess when I started looking at design tools and stuff, my sister, she does all that Photoshop stuff, and I'm like, I even though I'm a part of the Adobe you know, suite, I get all that stuff, and every single time I have to go in and do something in After Effects, it takes forever. I have to re-teach myself how to do it every single time. And then, you know, I'm like, there's got to be something easier. And then, you know, along came Canva. And it's been so good ever since. It's been so good ever since. And it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, one of the other things, because we're going to be posting this in the Canva Champions group, and so I know the Canva Champions all have burning questions because you have a really big YouTube channel, and you know, so we've been low key learning from you for a long time. So I know that a lot of us are all trying to go on that same content journey with, you know, just like you did. And so we all kind of have burning questions.
Let's bring them on.
All right, here's the first burning question. What are your best practices for promoting your affiliate link during the 30-day trial period that we have here in Canva?
So I'm going to get started on this one. Like we do use a 45-day trial period because we are verified experts. And that's one of the perks of the experts. They have 15 days more. But I think my answer will be the same basically for any length of the trial period. The simplest way, in my opinion, to promote your affiliate link is to blow the mind of your viewers, your audience, by the amount of value you deliver to them with your content. That is the trajectory we have decided to take since the beginning of our YouTube channel and what we do. And that is really the best strategy, in my opinion. Because frankly, I don't like to sell. Like I don't like to push either my courses or anything we sell or coaching or affiliates. I don't like to just
to be salesy.
Be salesy. So the way we do it is that we provide really good content and we really try to help our audience. And because we do that, they kind of feel like, oh, I owe these guys one because they always come up with such great content. So if they want to try Canva Pro, we just let them know. So there are two parts to this strategy. First, you deliver as much value as you can. And second, you let people know, you make it easy for them to find your link. So you need to mention it in your content. For example, when you talk about a Canva Pro feature, you can say, hey, by the way, I have a link in the description. If you use that link, blah, blah, blah. So you mention your link. don't oversell it, just like you mentioned it from time to time. And you make it easy for people to find in your video descriptions. You make it the first or second link. You have a very short and clear call to action, and it's right there. You put it in every single video you do. That's
I would
really
like
the
to add
no
something
secrets
else.
kind
Yeah,
of.
I would like to add something else because I think frequency is also very important. And I mean, like, being consistent with your content. Like, you could create one very valuable video, but that's not enough. You need to be consistent and like bring at least one video a week. And like these people will have you on top of their mind, and they will be like, oh yeah, I remember Ronny, he keeps telling me about this affiliate link. I think I would like to support him. And, you know, like, yeah, I think that's also very important.
Yeah, it is. And then obviously, if you do have a 45-day link, well, people get 15 extra days. But I feel like if we're talking about someone who follows you, who has been watching a lot of your tutorial content, whatever, they will, the day they decide to go for Canva Pro, they will think about you and they will use your link just as a thank you gesture because you already gave them a lot of value. So 30 days, 45 days, they will do it basically to thank you. And that's, I think, the best way to do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I've been, well, I put it on everything. So like, say for instance, in all of my videos, did I put it in my video? It's just like, I have like a template of like things that I put in my videos. And so I always make sure that I have them as part of the description always. Because there's really only 3 things I talk about all the time. So and
you can have them in your description. You can have a little on-screen animation or graphic to show in the video whenever you talk about Pro. We have this little box, animation box that says Canva Pro link in the description, something like this. And it's just a question of like keep showing it and keep bringing that value.
Gotcha. That's awesome. All right. You ready for the next burning question? All right, here we go. What key elements made the most successful Canva posts, for you and that, for engaging your audience and stuff like that? What are those key elements that you use?
Okay, so 4 videos that are the most popular on our channel, and I believe the key element of these videos or why they are successful is because I talked about a relevant topic at the moment. So I have the most popular video on our channel is about an Instagram puzzle grade. And I believe that topic was very, very trendy at that point. And I guess it was also luck because trends come and go, but this trend is still here, like it's still there, and people keep coming to this video and watch it again and again. And then the other tutorials are about features that were new at that moment, and I created a video about it, and I guess the algorithm helped me. Yeah,
it's true. I think, like you said, Diana, there is a little bit of timing. If the timing is right, when everybody's searching for ChatGPT videos, if you make a good one, and you're kind of one of the first creator to publish a video like that, YouTube will probably push it a bit more than your usual videos. So this is something we are experiencing at the moment on the channel. We started talking about AI, and these videos are really pulling the channel because that's what everybody wants to talk about and consume at the moment. But if we look at our Canva videos, I see here, so the first one, the one with most views, almost 700,000 views, is the Instagram puzzle feed. Then we have a video about making videos with Canva and animations. And this video, I believe you published it when Canva actually introduced video. So that was something
very new.
And then we have the background remover, and then we have a video about making Canva websites. So all of these are about very, I would say, successful and popular Canva features. Features that have continued to be successful month after month. It's not just like a spike and then everybody forgets about it. No, these are features that people like to use on a regular basis.
So what I'm hearing is stay on the bleeding edge. As soon as they put something out, talk about it. Keep talking about it. Keep, learning more about it, and then making it very, and then have your own twist to it. Something very interesting or topical that you can pull into that new feature.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes, there is that. Yes, especially if you create tutorials about, I would say, Canva actuality, Canva new features. The show, like we have different types of shows on the channel. One of the crowd's favorites is the What's Hot, the Canva What's Hot series.
I love that series.
where I just once a month I talk about all the new Canva feature for that specific month. And our viewers love this because they want to know. It's very difficult to keep up with everything that's new in Canva, all the new features. They ship so many new things every month that viewers and users, they really appreciate the series for that, because they know they will get their dose of new stuff in Canva with me every single month. So there's an element of regularity, like Diana mentioned, like they know every month there's going to be an episode. And that contributes to success, at least on YouTube.
That's amazing, because I know I come to you every month so I can find out what's new.
Yeah, many people do. Like many people leave me a comment, like, and we can see also like, this show is very much geared to our subscribed followers. Yeah. So sometimes on YouTube, you create a video about a topic, and you will have maybe 60% of the viewers will be not subscribed to your channel. But with the What's Hot, it's like 90% of the views come from people who are subscribed. And you can see that because the first day, this video is always the number one, like ranking number 1 out of the 10 most popular video on the channel at the moment.
Wow.
Because as soon as it hits the channel, people want to, like followers, subscribed people want to watch it because they know what they are and what they will find in these videos. So that's a community's favorite, and it's nice.
That is amazing. I know you probably got a bunch of views from me because I dissected. Let me tell you, I dissected the puzzle video because I was really into the puzzles, and then the seamless carousels.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And now that I'm bulk creating those now so that I could use them in the future.
Nice.
So, but
nice. Well, thank you for all the views.
All right, next burning question. How do you utilize we talked about this. How do you utilize your affiliate link across platforms to drive traffic and revenue? We talked about this somewhat, as far as like making sure that you mention it all the time, but then talk about like other platforms that you use your affiliate links on. So do you do anything other than say YouTube? Are you on like say maybe TikTok or some of the other social platforms?
Yep. So we are on other platforms. I occasionally post on LinkedIn. Diana has an Instagram account where she's pretty active with sharing the content. She does have a secondary channel for our Spanish-speaking audience. So a YouTube channel. But I would say the other place where your affiliate link absolutely should be is your bio. And when I say bio, is your bio on any of the social media platform you're actually active on. So a lot of you guys probably already use the bio link templates or the bio link websites where you can have multiple links and you just have one URL or one tiny URL. You put it there. People can see everything that you sell, your coaching, your affiliates. So it should be there. It should definitely be there. I really love this saying from Gary Vaynerchuk. He says, let your profile do the selling. So you don't push with your content. You just create valuable content. And then if people like it, what they're what they will do is they will probably click on your profile picture, check out your profile, your bio. And if there is a link in that bio where they can learn more about you and find out all of the things you are doing, you are selling, this is where you sell. And I really love that. Like, it's something I always repeat, like this quote from him in my webinars and stuff like that, because I really feel like this is the philosophy I want to follow when I'm selling. Like, I want my profile to do the selling, not me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. And because you can make websites in Canva, for those who haven't done so yet, you can create a sort of like a link tree type thing where you can have all the links to all the places that you are on social and put that URL out for everyone. So that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Ready for the next question? All right. Next burning question. What is your daily business growth routine and how has it helped you achieve your goals?
Yeah, so I believe we do a lot of brainstorming and we talk about tutorial ideas all the time. We also keep an eye on the new trends on everything tech.
Yeah.
So I guess that could be a daily business routine. And we like to check the analytics on the mostly YouTube channels. So yeah.
We kind of like wake up and check YouTube.
Oh my God. I do that too. And it's like, it drives me crazy because I'm like, no more subscribers. Why?
Yeah, well, it is, YouTube is cruel at the beginning.
Very.
But once you pass this, this inflection point where it starts to grow organically, it becomes fun and rewarding, and you can clearly see how this could become your business hub, if I can say. Mm-hmm. So that is what we do. Like, we always keep on scanning what's happening, especially with Canva. Being a Canva verified expert gives us access to the community with Ryan, and we have a dedicated Slack where we can access different people at Canva. We have workshops, and we have access to the new features. So all of this is really well oiled, I would say, and Canva is making a great job at giving us access to this.
Ooh, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. You gotta follow them.
So yeah, we do have we are not the only experts. There are 45 experts or so. So all of these people have access to the same thing. But I think what we do have that not so many people have is already kind of a big audience. And so whatever content we put on the channel, we can expect a couple of thousand views within the first days. And so this gives us a push in the eyes of the YouTube algorithm. Mm-hmm. And sometimes this push is more substantial than for other videos. And that's exactly what's going on at the moment with all the AI content that we put out there. Mm-hmm. We would put a video, get 10,000 views in the first day, 20,000 in the second day, and then it can really reach the hundreds of thousands of views. And we're not the only channel experiencing this kind of phenomena right now with ChatGPT, Midjourney, DALL-E type of content. A lot of Canva experts have made the connection and start talking about this, and this works. So being on top of the new trends, I would say being a first mover in the space when it's hot is definitely something that can help you grow. And then there's my personal favorite. I don't know if it grows the business, but I think it's a long-term strategy. I read and answer every single comment on the YouTube channel. And sometimes we're talking about an hour per day, but I feel
No, it's more than that.
Sometimes it's more, so it depends on what video we just published. But it's what it gives me in terms of business outcome is a solid understanding of our audience. I know what people think. I know how people react. with a video. I know what else they would like to see on the channel. So this gives us a profound understanding of our audience and what they want to consume in terms of content. So it influences the next videos we produce. And it also creates community, because if you take the time to write a comment on YouTube to a creator you subscribe to, it's nice to have an answer. Like it's really nice to have an answer to your message. And yeah, so I value that. I think it's important to create a community for a business in 2023. That was what I was doing at Canva. When I worked for Canva, I was head of communities. So I guess kind of like what I was doing there as well. And yeah, answering every single comment is probably one of my favorite things to do every day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, okay. As a content creator, or, you know, you're speaking to other content creators, because, you know, we look to you and we're like, oh, wow, this is great. I'm going to go ahead and try to, you know, do the same thing or do something similar. You know, it's whatever it is, my niche is a little bit different than another person's. So even though we all are together doing some of the same things and enjoying all of the stuff that Canva is putting out for us, I know that, like, say for instance, my teaching style might be different than Diana's teaching style or your teaching style, Ronny, you know? So it's, you know, it's like a smorgasbord of stuff that we can teach, you know, the general public, but then being very specific to like your own, oops, I hit my mic, sorry, to being very specific to your own, niche, to your own audience, so that you can then, you know, like you said, organically grow. It's been interesting because I guess because I'm around content creators all the time, and it just seems like, oh my gosh, oh, so-and-so already did a video about something, or oh, I saw somebody else's video and it was great or whatever. It's like, I don't need to make a video about it. No, that's the wrong thing. You should make a video, and from your perspective, you know, you might have something different that, you know, that maybe, you know, would be something different to offer your audience. And so my next question is not a burning question for well, I don't know, it's a burning question for me.
Go ahead.
How do you go about curating that community, that you know, like finding your niche? You know, I think I know what it is. You know, and I say I know what it is, but then it's funny, the algorithm is now feeding my stuff to people that I did not even think about. And so now it's like, well, now I'm having to think and maybe change so that I can fit the people who are consuming my content, you know? I'm just, do you know, like right off the top of your head, and this kind of goes back to one of the videos, one of your latest videos where you created a prompt in ChatGPT to find your ideal audience. Did you know that going in? I guess I know you've been in the business for a long time, but when you first started out, did you know who you wanted to talk to, or had an idea how to curate that message? And did it morph as you grew?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And yes, so when I started this Canva content, obvious target audience is people who want to learn Canva. So that was kind of like my niche, like people who want to learn how to better use Canva. So that's already a pretty big niche, because when I started, I don't remember how many million active users Canva had. Today they have above 100 million active users a month. So at the time, I would say probably around 10, 20, I don't remember. But that's already a huge audience. And so that was my target. Like I started a Facebook group. So prior to the YouTube channel, there was a Facebook group. And I designed the first maybe 30 tutorials for that Facebook group. And I also happened to post them on YouTube. but they were made originally for a Facebook group. So that was who I was talking to, the people in my group who had questions. And most of the tutorials were basically based on some questions I had received in the group. So for me, the target audience was very obvious because there were people already in the group, already talking to me. Now, should it morph? Absolutely. And I think that the way you do this is by keeping your finger on the pulse of the community and answering comments, talking to people, and really having that two-way dialogue with them is the way you keep your finger on the pulse.
I guess I want to add something here, because when we started creating content, we had in mind small businesses, because we were working with social businesses, but they are still businesses. So we wanted to kind of like break that niche, like go out of that niche, like the social businesses, and work or create content for small businesses.
Yeah.
And that was our initial niche. But then we started seeing the comments and talking with the community, and realized that there were a lot of community managers, social media managers. And then we started like forming a new idea of that user persona that was there. Like not the initial one that we had in our mind, but it was a different one. And yeah, it keeps changing with time. So.
And especially now, like about a month ago, a month and a half, I started talking about ChatGPT on the channel. And I was very careful about how do I introduce such a massive content shift. Like the channel is called Design with Canva. And so I decided, okay, let's talk about something else, because this is too big not to talk about. And it's going to be helping our audience, because I knew what their goals were. Like they want to start businesses, they want to generate income online, they want to create content. So ChatGPT is absolutely a tool they need to use, but we needed to create that bridge between Canva and ChatGPT. So we started brainstorming in that direction. Like how can we add this new tool to our core content, which is Canva. And funny enough, like the two videos that I made with this in mind are the most popular ones at the moment. So there is one which is how to create faster with ChatGPT and Canva bulk create. This video is going all the rage at the moment on the channel, like 300,000 views in 3 weeks. And that's because it speaks to our core audience of Canva lovers, but also brings a bunch of new people who just are interested about ChatGPT. So these people arrive on the channel and they discover all the other content about Canva and they start consuming it and they love it. And so that's also one way of adapting, I would say, to a new influx of people coming to your audience.
That's cool. That's so cool. You know, I watched that video. I pulled it apart. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I use AI a lot. I've been a Jasper user for over maybe a year and a half now. And so I've been using that to create blogs and things like that. I've been using ChatGPT for, since it came out, because, it was the latest and greatest thing that was out. And it was just one of those things where you just like, okay, well, let me try this out because I really love Jasper. And ChatGPT is giving Jasper a run for its money, let me tell you. So, and there are other AI things that are out there. I'm in this tech community that we are constantly trying new things. I haven't really ventured into the other, what do you call it? The image creation things like Midjourney and stuff. My husband does that a lot and he's really good at it. But I haven't gone into all of that because I've been so focused on making sure that, all the things that I create, for my audience, is something that they want to do. I am a content creator who specializes in mindset, authenticity, revenue, and knowledge. I do that via classes and courses and social learning, because I want people to be able to make their mark in the world. And I do that from, I guess, a minority perspective, because, you know, a lot of times you may not have all of the things that, you know, that, or, you know, they're small businesses or whatever, from wherever, right? You might think that you don't have what you need to do whatever you need to do, but there is something. Everyone has that something in them, and it's just one of those things that I strive to try to bring that out of mainly female entrepreneurs. But however, as I started creating more, and the reason why I asked you that question was, I noticed that when I look at the analytics for my channel, I see the demographics that watch, and then I'm getting more male clients watching. And so I'm like, oh, okay, that's different. Cause I've always felt like I came from a female perspective. However, you know, of course, I'm talking about tech. I'm talking about all kinds of stuff. I'm talking about those 3 things that I talk about on my channel. I talk about Canva, I talk about Trello, and I talk about Ecamm. Those are the 3 things that I talk about on my channel. And then of course, mindset, because that's the biggest thing. Mindset, authenticity, revenue, and knowledge. So I noticed that it's a little bit different, and I'm enjoying how it's changing. And it's also surprising me, because I thought I knew who that person, that persona was, but now it's shifting and changing. And so now I'm like, oh, okay, I need to dig a little bit deeper into this and to see where that goes. And so it's just really interesting, you know, going through this. And I always love to talk to other content creators who are out here doing exactly what you're doing, you know, and then how you figured that out.
Mm-hmm. And also it's normal that your ideal persona or ideal viewer evolves with time, because if things go well, your audience is going to grow. And so the core group that were your, I would say, lifelong followers that were supporting you in the beginning, they might be part of a more tight-knit community. And now that you are reaching more people, it's just natural that these people have different interests, and also they are part of other communities. And it's just a natural process, I guess. It's just your job as the content creator to keep your finger on the pulse of that audience, that growing audience, and to adapt your content. It's very important.
Up next, we're going to be doing a lightning round of questions, and just to kind of find out just a little bit more about Diana and Ronny. Okay, lightning round. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
I should answer too.
Yeah.
Okay. Coffee.
Awesome.
I've been loving coffee lately.
Yeah, lately.
But I'm a tea person. But
she's more than a tea person. Every time she goes to a shop, she needs to buy tea. Now her favorite drink is coffee.
It's because we have been working a lot lately, and I need coffee to wake me up.
There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh. Coffee for the win. Coffee for the win. Okay. All right. You ready? Next. Apple or Android?
Apple.
Yes.
You know, funny thing about Apple. I used to be a PC user until I arrived at Canva in Sydney, and as every Canva employee, they give me a Mac.
Because for those who don't know, you were working for Canva.
I got hired by Canva, and then when my first day, they give me a Mac. And then I watched a bunch of tutorials on how to use a Mac, like the basic stuff. So I felt a little bit handicapped at the beginning. The first week I was having my Mac and didn't really know how to use it. So that's my little anecdote about Mac. But now, like 100% Mac, like just love it.
Well, you know what they say, once you go Mac, you never go back. All right. Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, though I don't like it too much, but
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Twitter is interesting to say the least. Let's just put it that way. All right. All right. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay. This next one is cool. Next one is cool. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Super morning
Yeah,
person.
morning as well. Yeah.
Really?
Used to be a night owl, but it changed. Like,
Oh my
I think that's
goodness.
part of getting old.
I think I'm older than you two. We're not going to say it on here. But I know I'm older than you two. I've been a night shift nurse for
What about you?
Oh my gosh. I've been a night shift nurse for over 15 years, and so I just
wow.
work better at night. So I stayed up all night, all day yesterday, all night. I'm going to crash in a little bit, but oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
All right. Dogs or cats?
ooh, that's a tough one. We don't have either cats nor dogs, but
I would say cats.
yeah, I would say dogs.
We're split 50-50. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Beach? Are you a beach person or a city person?
City.
Well, you know what? We are lucky enough to live in a city that has a beach. So
Nice.
that's the trick we found to have both.
There you go.
Come to
my
Barcelona.
goodness.
No, but to be honest, we live near the beach.
Yeah.
And we haven't swum in the beach.
No, I don't like to
So-
swim in the beach or in the sea,
Yeah.
but I like to have it like close by. It's like literally 15 minutes walking from our apartment. In Sydney as well. Like Sydney is a nice city that has a lot of beaches. And so, yeah, Barcelona is really nice for that as well.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fiction or non-fiction?
Non-fiction for me.
I say non-fiction. I love fiction, but I tend to read more non-fiction.
Yoga books. Yana reads a yoga book every day, like
Every night before
Every night.
sleeping.
trying to sleep, but
awesome.
she's with the light on, then reading a yoga book. Then she will fall asleep with the light on, and I will wake up half an hour later and find her like asleep on the yoga book.
Awesome. Okay. Almost finished. Pancakes or waffles?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Waffles for me.
I'm Belgian, so I should say waffles, but I actually prefer pancakes.
He's
What?
a super pancake person.
Yeah, I when we were living in Australia, I would make pancakes at least once a week.
Wow.
Here, a bit less. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I perfected my pancake recipe.
I think that's it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's the last one. So I'm so excited and so happy that we got to spend some time together. So excited that we got a chance to spend some time together and, just to get to know each other. Oh my goodness. I'm like so excited. You have no idea. I'm so giddy. I'm so giddy. So anyways, I'm so happy to have met you both and to back in the day when, they're like, you can't meet people on the internet. Yes, you can meet people on the internet. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I am so happy to have met you both. And of course, I will continue to support the channel because, oh my gosh, you guys put out the best content. And you're like my number one place to go find all things.
Thank you.
All things.
Appreciate that. I appreciate your support and everybody watching. Yeah, we invite you to check our channel out. It's called Design with Canva on YouTube, or you can put Canva Diana or Canva Ronny. We probably pop up. And yeah, we have a lot of tutorials for you to learn Canva. We started talking about AI, so a lot of new things as well on the channel. And yeah, don't hesitate to reach out for anything Canva or AI related.
Yay, yay. Oh my goodness. And with that being said, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I won't keep you guys. I know it's in the afternoon, way in the afternoon where you are. It's just about lunchtime here where I am. But it's bedtime because I didn't sleep last night. So
You look good for someone who didn't sleep last night.
Yeah.
oh, that's because I have caffeine, right? This is brought to you by caffeine. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I always end with a question of the day. Question of the day. Okay. After seeing this interview, what are you going to do differently? Think about it. And then we'll talk about it in the group. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to be here. I can't wait. I can't wait to get my hands in some more Canva. Because as a matter of fact, I got a bunch of stuff over here that's open and I got to go ahead and finish it. But anyways, I'm so excited. I could talk forever. Okay. Anyway, deuces. Bye. See you next time.